Thank you, Maria, for joining us, and let's begin.
Of course. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. There we go. As Nika said, my name is Maria Poole, and I am a skincare specialist for the lab that creates California Skin Institute skincare, medical grade skincare. We're going to be talking about science. So I'm going to do this, stick with me, because I'm going to do this in the form of a story so we don't all fall asleep while I'm going through the science of antioxidants and free radicals. So this story is about premature aging. So like all good stories, there's always a hero and a villain in it. The hero of this story is the antioxidant, and the villain is the free radical. So some backstory on our villain. Free radicals are atoms with unpaired electrons. So electrons like to be in pairs or they go haywire. So this villain, also known as free radical, steals electrons from other molecules to pair up with its own. This in turn destabilizes other molecules, turning them into free radicals, which causes a cascade of damage. This domino effect can lead to cellular damage and the destruction of DNA code, resulting in premature aging, diminished collagen, and elastin. These free radical villains enter our bodies through UV rays, pollution, cigarettes, alcohol, diet, especially fried foods, and stress. None of you experience any of that, right? So thankfully, there's a way to lessen this damage of the free radical, and this is where our hero enters the scene. Antioxidants. Antioxidants are molecules that are able to donate an electron to the free radical without destabilizing themselves, thus stopping the chain reaction. So our bodies can make some antioxidants, but not enough. So this is why it's important to include an antioxidant in your daily skincare regimen to protect against premature aging and improve the quality of your skin.
There's a little poll up. Can we put that poll up again on antioxidants if you guys know the details or explaining them a little bit? Let's see if we can get that back up.
There we go. Heard of them, but cannot tell you why you should. Okay, I hope I just explained it through my story about the hero antioxidant. And you're right, they're great for your skin. And I think it's an essential in every skincare regimen. And whoever said I could talk about it for hours, bravo to you. I hope I did a good job explaining it. All right, so we know that we should use them, but there are so many antioxidants available out there. How do you choose the right one for your skin? Probably the two most popular antioxidants would be vitamin C and green tea polyphenols. Vitamin C, we know, is an excellent antioxidant, and its superpower is that it helps brighten the skin as well as being a cofactor to building collagen. You can absolutely not build collagen in your skin without the presence of vitamin C. And green tea polyphenols, this is actually the most clinically studied antioxidant available. And these clinical studies show that green tea polyphenols are not only the fastest acting antioxidant, but the broadest spectrum. So it covers a variety of oxidation stress in the skin. Green tea antioxidants are anti-inflammatory, they're antibacterial, which makes them perfect for acne patients, rosacea patients, and anybody with compromised skin. So the first antioxidant that we're going to speak to today is a new one to the CSI family, and it's actually become one of my favorites. So it is the Phyto Repair Serum. This Phyto Repair Serum uses a blend of concentrated botanicals that are providing antioxidant support, along with additional antioxidants, allowing broad spectrum coverage of this particular serum. It's ideal for all skin types, even the most sensitized. So we think of acne, rosacea, as well as anti-aging and discoloration. This serum boosts hydration in the skin to also help reduce visible redness, and it soothes immediately post-procedure. So if you look to the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see a before and after. This patient had CO2 resurfacing done. And if you had this done, it can be quite spicy on the skin. Your skin is irritated, red, inflamed, and quite dry for some time after the procedure. The after picture that you're seeing is 4 days after her treatment. So you're seeing a dramatic reduction of redness, inflammation, and her skin actually looks quite moist and hydrated. This particular product, we were so impressed with. We did a third-party clinical study, and in this study, we identified that 100% of the patients saw a 100% visible improvement in hydration, 99% visible reduction in redness, 92% of the reactive oxygen species were shut down on contact. 86% saw visual improvement in skin tone, skin evenness, and reduction of dark spots, as well as skin radiance. And 40% saw a reduction of discomfort immediately using this post-procedure. So really a tremendous product to use right after procedures, as well as uncomfortable, dry, irritated skin. So who would use this? After in-office treatments such as microneedling, non-ablative laser, chemical peels, Morpheus, non-ablative CO2, this is the perfect product to use immediately after the procedure to calm the skin down and make it a little more tolerable, and to continue using through the healing phase. Patients with acne, rosacea, dermatitis, psoriasis, and other skin imbalance would benefit from this particular product. Episodic conditions, so change in weather, or if you're using a product that's over exfoliating, maybe a glycolic or a retinol, this would be a lovely complement to that. And finally, aftershave. If you're racking your brain trying to figure out what to get dad for Father's Day, this is truly the perfect product for him. It's an amazing aftershave to really calm the reaction after shaving, the abrasion, and the discomfort. Tell me, Nika, like, what's your favorite thing about this product?
Well, one of the things that I really love about the serum is that when patients are coming in, they are having either sensitive skin, compromised skin, they're on prescriptions or after services, kind of like with what you're mentioning. And when they are touching their face or washing their face, it's very sensitive, almost to the point where they don't want to put something on. And what's really nice about this serum, including myself, that I love, is that it's actually cooling when you apply it. It's that soothing, cool part of it that helps not only with the redness to the skin, but the hydration, and it feels really good. This is one of our more popular items right now, especially going into summer too.
Yeah, love this product. For any of you that spend a good deal of time on Zoom calls, I use a ring light when I do Zoom calls for lighting, and my face turns into a turnip. I get so red before these calls. So I put this on before the call just to calm that inflammation and that redness down, and it really does work on contact. The next antioxidant we're going to speak to is, I think of it as making my skin bulletproof. It is so protective. It's putting a bookmark in that aging for my skin. It's the triple antioxidant powerhouse. It is comprised of 3 powerful antioxidants: the green tea polyphenols that I spoke to earlier, powerful and fast acting. This product has the equivalent of 500 cups of green tea in it. So it is just packed with powerful antioxidants, along with caffeine. Caffeine is a vasorestrictor. It's taking that redness out of your skin. And for those of you who complain that their pores are really prominent and they wish there was something to make their pores look less visible, this is the product for you. Caffeine reduces the appearance of pores. And then resveratrol. Resveratrol is a super potent antioxidant. It's derived from the skin of red grapes, and anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. It is just This is the trifecta of antioxidants. And I love this. And I think, Nika, you use it for this during the summertime because it has hyaluronic in it. It's hydrating. So you use this as your summertime moisturizer, right?
I do. For some patients and myself that doesn't want that either thicker cream, or you have that combo skin, or again, like what you said, rosacea skin, where you feel like it doesn't hold that extra thick moisturizer. This is light enough where it doesn't feel like there's anything on your skin, but it still makes it nice and soft and supple, like you're having moisturizer on, which is really great. And then in the winter, I can dupe it under my moisturizer as well, just to kind of double up without it again being heavy.
Yeah, I love that.
Mhm.
Image that we're seeing below is a before and after using the triple antioxidant powerhouse for 8 weeks. And the study was so compelling that it was published in a peer-reviewed medical journal for rosacea. So when we think of this product, we think of that anti-inflammatory, right? And the vasorestriction. When we look to rosacea patients, inflammation, redness, and bacteria on the skin. So the green tea polyphenols reducing that inflammatory response, caffeine reducing the redness in the skin, and then the combination of the resveratrol and the green tea are both antibacterial. So really phenomenal for highly sensitive skin, oily patients, and rosacea patients. All right, we're on to the vitamin C portion of our presentation. So we have 2 C's that we're going to be talking about. One is the C+E Power Serum. This is a blend of 2 forms of C, L-ascorbic and tetrahexadecyl ascorbate. This is both oil and water soluble C, and you're getting 20% strength in this serum. Because we're offering both oil and water soluble, it stores in the aqueous cells and the fatty cells, making it bioavailable to the skin. So we're getting optimal penetration of the C. It's also microencapsulated. If you've ever used an L-ascorbic and after about 8 weeks, it starts turning color, it's starting to oxidize. We encapsulate ours to prevent that oxidation and for the rapid penetration into the skin. And then we further supplement it with additional antioxidants like the green tea polyphenols so that we protect the stability of the C and provide broad spectrum protection. And what we don't put in this product, I believe, is equally as important as what we do put in it. So most popular vitamin C's that you see on the market contain propylene glycol. Propylene glycol was named Contact Allergen of the Year in 2018. And at CSI, we're serving a dermatological patient. We know that you're coming into the practice with compromised skin or due to in-office treatments, possibly leaving with compromised skin. So we're not going to put something on your skin that we believe could potentially create a reaction to the skin. Love this product. For me personally, it's the only vitamin C that I've been able to use because it's so aqueous. It prevents breakouts. So if you've used a vitamin C and you're oily or acneic and it didn't work for you, this is truly the perfect solution for you. Nika, any special points on this particular product that you want to make?
Well, I don't know if you saw the results on the poll, but are you using a vitamin C? And we have 59% say yes, which is
Yay.
amazing. And then usually if we're getting questions on patients who aren't using vitamin C, they'll either say, Maria, that they're taking it. Is it something that's also important to put on topically, not only if they're just taking the supplement?
Yeah, 100%. So taking it orally is great biologically, but it's not enough to have the benefits on the skin that you want. It needs to be applied topically to actually get those therapeutic benefits specifically for the skin. So I love that you're taking vitamin C orally, but include it in your skincare as well. And for those who've said, I'm allergic, I encourage you to try the CSI vitamin C because CSI uses exclusively pharmaceutical grade ingredients, that really indicates the purity of the ingredient. And oftentimes we see allergies to these type of ingredients are really the contaminants in the ingredient rather than the ingredient itself. And because we're using medical pharmaceutical grade, we don't have those contaminants. So try it again.
One of the things I have found with patients too, with this vitamin C and E serum specifically, is kind of like with what you said a little bit, being more aqueous, having that hydration ingredient put into this, where if you're running drier either in the winter or even just all year round, this feels very hydrating. It is hydrating for the skin, and it's a little bit more emollient when you put it on than just a regular vitamin C, which is really great.
Yeah, I love the absorption of this product. So who would benefit from this product? So anybody who's suffering from collagen loss, anybody who's acneic, maybe just needs a little something lighter on their skin when it comes to a vitamin C. Don't mistake the lightness and texture for not being wholly effective. This is an incredibly effective product. And an example below is a before and after from use of the C, again, 8 weeks. What you notice when you look at those green arrows is a lift in the skin. That is from the collagen production. And then the blue circle indicates the softening of pigmentation, the lightening of the pigmentation on the skin. So it's helping even out that skin tone. And then the black circle around the nose is identifying a reduction of inflammation and redness in the skin. So it really is working on a myriad of skin concerns. And I just adore this product. All right, the next vitamin C we're going to talk about is also a 20% C, but rather than just using 2 forms of C, we're using 5 forms of C to get the job done. And this particular product also does not contain propylene glycol. So we've got the 5 forms of C in a 20% strength, but kind of the super power of this particular C is it has additional botanical melanin suppressants. So I mentioned earlier, vitamin C does a beautiful job brightening the skin. So we've amplified that with these additional botanical melanin suppressants to really help even out the skin tone and suppress that pigment. Both the C plus E and the vitamin C brightening serum protect against blue light as well. So very clean formulas, both 20%, but I feel like they both have a little something extra. This one is extra in the brightening, and the first one would be extra in the collagen production. And then finally, we have our soothing green tea mist. And although I wouldn't use this as my first line of defense as an antioxidant, it's a great product to use throughout the day to recharge your antioxidants, to renew what you've already applied. This product is a gorgeous lightweight mist that is deeply hydrating. It can be used immediately after you cleanse your skin. Use it as your toner or to set your makeup throughout the day, and then use it throughout the day just to hydrate, calm, and nourish your skin. It truly is so refreshing to the skin and really does help perk up the skin midday. Nika, this has been one of your favorite products. Tell me why you love it.
Well, besides it having antioxidants, as much antioxidants as I can put on my skin, I'm going to have that extra defense. But my skin being combo definitely still is dry when I get out of the shower. So instead of using a toner, I really like this mist to soften my pores when I go to put on my serums. I feel like everything is absorbed in better. And then during the summer, I don't like that hot, sticky feeling that we get sometimes. And if I need to refresh, I kind of just lift up the hair, spritz it around, and get that whole cooling part. And I feel like some of my redness too from that heat is brought down a little bit. So it's one of my must-haves. I may not use it every second of the day, but I'm definitely using it a few times. It's my holy.
Agreed. A pro tip with this is throw it in the refrigerator during the summer. It really chills down the mist and is really rejuvenating to the skin. All right. So if you're still confused on what antioxidant to get or how to build it into a skincare regimen, California Skin Institute took the mystery out of this and created kits for you. And we are running a promotion on these kits. So all antioxidant based kits are 20% off, and Nika will tell you a little bit more about that. But really there's a kit for every skin concern. The essential post-procedure and post-procedure are essentially the same kit. The essential just has deluxe miniatures in it. So if you've never used a product and you're not sure, get the essential post-procedure kit. It's a little bit of better value because they're smaller sizes. The post-procedure kit, if you've used the Lipid barrier cream and the soothing antioxidant mist, and they are must-haves for your skincare arsenal, go ahead and get the large one because you know you adore those products. I also want to mention the cleanser that comes in those two kits. It's my hands down favorite. It is a clear gel. It was actually developed for post-procedure, so it's super gentle, does a beautiful job cleansing the skin, removing makeup. But it has papaya enzymes in it. So they digest the dead proteins. So we have clearer, more radiant skin, and your products can absorb better. And then daily essentials includes a mineral sunscreen, all mineral tinted, and the triple antioxidant powerhouse. The sensitive skin, we also have the tinted mineral triple antioxidant powerhouse with the soothing cleanser and the lipid restore, which is working on a better barrier for the skin. And then finally, the sun damage. That has that brightening C in it, as well as the retinol. The retinol naturally helps encourage exfoliation of stained cells, but it has licorice root in it, which helps suppress the pigmentation in the skin as well. So as a recap, we have the Phyto Repair Serum. So that's your sensitive skin, post-procedure hydrating. We have the triple antioxidant powerhouse, great for rosacea, acne, large pores. We have the CE Power Serum, and that's going to be great for collagen and oily skin. We have the vitamin C brightening serum, which is ideal for pigmentation and dry skin. And then the soothing green tea mist, which refreshes, sets makeup, works as a toner, calming and hydrating. And we have a quiz. Favorite products. Okay, tell us which one you're most excited about.
Also, this is a great page to screenshot too. So if you guys have any questions later on, it's a good one to have in your guys' arsenal. Maria, which one is your must-have from this lineup?
It switches, right? It depends on what my skin's doing. At the moment, my must-haves are the Phyto Repair Serum and the C+E Power Serum. Love both of those. I incorporate both of them into my daily regimen. So first thing, I cleanse my skin and use the blue hydration serum. Then I put on the Phyto Repair, the C, and I feel like that's enough hydration for me. So I use my sunscreen after that. And when my skin's particularly angry, I will use the triple antioxidant powerhouse in that. Did we get there we go. Awesome. Okay. So the triple repair antioxidant, people are loving that. It's so good. And the C+E serum, I have to tell you, you can't go wrong with that. It is so wonderful. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go on to what you're all waiting for, a great opportunity for a discount. Nika, I'll let you take this away.
Thanks, Maria. So you guys, we do have, for joining the webinar for the next 2 days until Friday, 20% off of all of our antioxidants that are on our website. If you go to our promotion page under shop, you'll see all of our antioxidants, and those are going to be 20% off, an exclusive offer for you guys, as well as our kits. So if you guys type in the code Mother's Day 22 when you check out, it'll get you guys the 20% off. And then if you spend 200 and up, you guys will get free shipping as well. So there's a little QR code right there in the left corner, I believe, from what I'm seeing, and it'll take you guys straight to the page if you guys hold your camera over. And we will be sending also a follow-up email. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know. And then let's get into the Q&A. So there was a couple, Maria, that I saw a few times, but can you use these products for dry skin as well as the C and E?
Yeah, absolutely. So most of these antioxidants that we spoke of today have an element of hydration in them. If you are super dry, I would layer another moisturizer on top of them. And preferably I would layer a moisturizer that has ceramides in it, like the Lipid barrier cream. That's got biomimetic ceramides, so we can actually lock in that hydration and it doesn't evaporate off the skin.
I have a couple questions too, Maria, about does the C and E address redness, rosacea, or which products would be the most specialty for redness and rosacea?
So the vitamin C, its purpose is not to deal with redness or rosacea. I mean, it may have some anti-inflammatory benefits to it, but really where you want to go is the triple antioxidant powerhouse or the Phyto Serum. Both of those are going to be kind of your front line for redness and rosacea. And honestly, if you can do both, all the better. Rosacea is a tough one, isn't it? Like there's just, even with prescriptives, you're not seeing a whole lot of relief. And I think both of these products are superior at addressing it.
That's awesome. I definitely think they're very calming to the skin. Like you said, it may not completely take it away, but it definitely helps soothe and calm. So you have products that you can use.
Yeah.
One of the most common questions that I see on here and we were getting was, can you combine the serums together?
Yeah, absolutely you can. So I personally mix the hydration serum that we didn't talk about, the blue hydration serum, with the triple antioxidant powerhouse. And I'm now blending it with the Phyto Serum. So I'm just lazy. I try to get as much on all at once. So you can absolutely blend the serums. I do layer the Phyto with the C rather than putting it together. But here's the beauty of CSI skincare. Every single one of the products are built with a delivery mechanism. So they're all indicated for absorption. So whether you put them on as a layer or you put them on all mixed together, you're still going to get those key ingredients absorbing into the skin.
How about, this one's a little bit tricky, but how would you layer the products, or how would you use the products AM and PM? What would be the routine?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. So in the morning, wash your face, put on an antioxidant, moisturizer, if needed, sunscreen. And then at night, I'm going to cleanse my skin again. If it is the Phyto Serum or the triple antioxidant, I will put that on next with my retinol and moisturizer. I will not put vitamin C on under the retinol. It tends to get a little active.
What about, this is a good one too. Should you avoid any of these if you're in the sun a lot?
So antioxidants, no. In fact, antioxidants are really what you should be wearing out in the sun, because when you're in the UV rays, that's when you're getting your biggest load of free radical damage. So this is going to protect us at a cellular level when we're out in the sun. And it really is the perfect partner for sunscreen, because CSI sunscreens all have antioxidants built into them, because we know protecting the skin at a biological level is important. But Sunscreen really does filter out those UV rays, but we get the free radicals that are still coming through, kind of working their way through any gaps. So we're kind of creating a second net with your antioxidants.
What about, this one's for swimmers I see on there. If they're swimming in chlorine a lot, what would they want to use?
I would probably use the triple antioxidant powerhouse because of its anti-inflammatory and calming benefits. I would imagine that the chlorine is pretty rough on your skin, and that's going to be the most soothing product to protecting your skin.
If it was me, I'd definitely use the soothing green tea mist first, just favorite, and then the triple antioxidant to get that creamier feeling. I'm telling you guys, that soothing green tea mist, it just feels so good. There's never going to be a not time that you don't use that.
Yeah.
The next question is, how heavy is the lipid barrier cream?
You know, it's funny. It's a pretty substantial moisturizer. I don't think it's that heavy though. I mean, I would say that it's comparable to like a midweight cream. It's not super heavy or occlusive, but it's an interesting product. So it's got the humectants and the emollients in it. So we're bringing that hydration into the skin and softening the skin. But the biggest problem, and especially for the swimmer, is our barrier. We have this lipid barrier that locks the hydration into the skin and keeps the irritants from the environment out. And through cosmetic procedures, aging, exposure, that lipid barrier becomes depleted and we can't hold the hydration in. So we often think, oh, we need something really heavy and occlusive on our skin to lock in that hydration. We're actually fixing it with the ceramides, the fatty acids, and the cholesterol. We're fixing that barrier. So we don't need to put something heavy on the skin. It also has antioxidants and a peptide and a stem cell, which are helping stimulate collagen production and help firm and tighten that fibroblast of the skin.
Can you use these serums underneath the eyes?
Yeah. Yeah. Vitamin C, I might stay around the ocular bone. Sorry, that was a big word for me. Stay around the ocular bone, but the phyto and the triple antioxidant, absolutely. I use the triple antioxidant around my eyes just to bring down inflammation.
Especially during allergies. What about the lipid barrier cream? Can you use that around your eyes?
Sure, absolutely.
If you guys are unsure, I would definitely recommend the mini post procedure because the papaya wash being hands down such a great everyday wash. You're also going to get the mini lipid and the mini soothing, and you'll get 20% off. So those are really good ones as well.
Yeah, I think that's a great value.
Last question. Why is the triple antioxidant powerhouse pigmented?
Oh, that's a great question. Green tea polyphenols are actually a brownish color, and it's from the high levels of green tea that we use within that product that tint is coming from. So it's not a cosmetic tint, it's not makeup, it is truly through that incredibly high level of green tea that we're putting in that product.
You know, I want to ask one more question. How do these products help, or which products help pigmentation or pigmented spots on the skin?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too. Okay, so the vitamin C that we talked about, the brightening one, has a variety of botanical melanin suppressants. So that's going to be the antioxidant that you want to go to help suppress the melanin. But here's the deal. If you're getting your pigmentation hormonally, if it's more melasma than a solar pigmentation, melasma can be caused through inflammation. So if we can mitigate that inflammation in the skin, we can actually slow down that pigmentation process. So using an antioxidant that's anti-inflammatory on the skin will help slow down the pigmentation process.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Maria, for joining us.
Pleasure.
It's been so helpful. We do upload these, you guys, on YouTube, and we do have other series that I have done with Maria as well that answer different questions on different skincare questions that we have. And then next month for May, we will be doing another webinar that's going to be talking about skin cancer prevention, and sunscreens. What's the difference? How do you use it? Why we need it? So if you guys have any questions, submit those as well. And then again, the code is Mother's Day 22 for 20% off all of our antioxidants, as well as our kits until Friday. I believe it ends at midnight. Thank you guys all for joining in today. We really appreciate you, and we appreciate all the questions that you guys give us. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, Maria.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye, guys.